Hey guys, I am coming to you today again by a pre-recorded video because I was just going to be away this week and I didn't want to skip it since I know you guys tune in Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. So we're still talking vision. It's January. It's the last Tuesday in January. I hope you caught last week's video. In fact, I hope you caught all the past few weeks' videos on vision and creating your vision and why and how. So today, why do not most people create their vision? Because we get distracted. It's very easy to get distracted and lose sight of what's important to us. So I'm going to give you some tips. I mean, that's why we struggle with vision. But even more so, why we struggle with vision is we have this cultural conditioning. We just are raised to believe this is the path we should be on, and most of us just don't question it. So we make life decisions based on this limited range of options that we think that we have or don't have. We make decisions, we make choices based on what's in front of us, what we believe to be available to us. So if you've grown up in a home and your parents always said, go to college, get a good job, go to college, get a good job. You just went down that path because you just didn't explore or think outside the box or think of any other options. That was probably the only choice and it made sense and it sounds good and sometimes it works out. And look, I mean, that's the path probably 98% of us go down and there's nothing wrong with it. But you just have to realize that it's cultural conditioning. Then there are some cultures where they don't go to school. It's just like you don't go to school unless you want to be a doctor or a lawyer. Go to a trade school. Learn a craft or something with your hands. So it's cultural. It's our environmental conditioning, how we've been brought up and raised. So that has to. I guess it's one of the reasons why we can struggle with a vision because other people have told us what our vision should be, and we're just like, okay. um, so second, visualization. I can't speak today. It's a skill. And like any skill, you can develop it and you can improve on it. It's like a muscle. You can make it stronger. Um, Many of us stopped exercising that trait early on. Like I don't have stats, so I don't want to guess, but if I had to guess, like early, like elementary school, probably before middle school, we stopped using that. Like I said, then we just kind of followed along to what we thought we should be doing. So third, we are afraid, and that's a big one, guys. Like fear is real, but fear is a liar. But I'm acknowledging that it's real. It's like it's a real fear. We're afraid we're not going to succeed. So we take the easy path. And then sometimes we're even afraid that we will succeed, that we're going to be too big and we're not going to be able to manage it. But it's fear at the core. So we question our competence, we question the decision. If then you have somebody else that maybe you express that vision to, and that person maybe laughed or made fun of you or put you down or said, oh, please, like, do you know how few people get to do that? And maybe a lot of times they could be coming from a place of love because they don't want to see you get hurt or disappointed. So there's that. But fear is very real and we're just uncertain, maybe of our own worth and the value that we bring, if we're worthy of dreaming big. We're used to playing small. Okay. We're used to keeping safe. We're used to just operating within like a little range of, you know, parameters, and we don't dare step out and do something that most people don't do. We like to follow the crowd, right? So, next, we tend to think that vision has to be perfect. No, wrong. Doesn't have to be perfect. You just have to start somewhere. Um, so many people think that it needs to be perfect and down to the, if I don't do this by this year or this age, then you think you're a failure and you don't do it again. And the perfectionist in us needs to just stop. Okay. I think that's a lie from the pit of hell. It doesn't reflect reality. In fact, that belief just will not serve you. So go watch last week's video on how to formulate your vision and then don't forget the perfection. Just do it. Do it and tweak it as you go. Okay. So there's another reason why people struggle to find their vision. They just don't get into the right mental and physical state before starting this process. So you can go through this whole discovery process on clarifying what's important to you, but you need the right frame of mind with everything. And guys, like I see this with the women that I coach, it's all mindset. It is all mindset and belief. So you're going to have to get that in order. Work with a coach. If it's not me, like I don't care. Just get a coach. It's fine. Get a therapist. Like you need to get past that mental block, that hurdle, or you're just not going to get to the places you want to get to. Okay? You're going to be your own worst enemy. You're going to be holding yourself back from your greatness that you were destined to be. So, a few things now how to overcome those reasons. Quiet your mind, okay? Breath work, go Google it, okay? But deep breath work to just calm your mind and body and find your inner peace. When you're centered and you're kind of like then more in tune to everything, and you're not inflated, you're not deflated, you avoid extremes in either direction. Connect to your heart. What does your heart say? Okay. And this kind of goes back into maybe not doing what we were culturally expected to do, like the voices that we just heard in the background our whole lives just growing up. So just really connect with your heart, take deep breaths, connect, and just what do you want? What feels right to you? So those are just two little things for you to just like calm calm down, right? Find your center and figure out what feels right to you, and to block out the noise because there's noise all around us. And just craft that vision, my friends. You are worth it, and I will see you here next Tuesday, and it should be live. Okay, thank you.